This is a glucose molecule. It is made up of 6 carbon, 12 hydrogen, and 6 oxygen. Through the 3 stages of cellular respiration, it will produce ATP.
So the first step in cellular respiration is glycolysis, which happens in the cytosol cell. During glycolysis, we're going to have to invest 2 ATP, which in the meantime will produce 2 ADP and 2 inorganic phosphates. Afterwards, our net yield will be 4 ATP, which is actually 2 ATP because we used the 2 in the beginning. And then we'll have 2 pyruvate. As you can see, in pyruvate, it has 3 carbons since it is formed by the glucose molecule, which has 6 carbons. So we're going to have 2 pyruvate. And also, we will have 2 high energy intermediates known as NADH. Moving on, these 2 pyruvates will move into the cell, into the matrix, into the mitochondria by oxidation, which will then form into acetyl coenzyme. In this stage, it will be known as the citric acid cycle.
In the citric acid cycle, it oxidizes to carbon. In total, produces 1 ATP, and 1 ATP is made per 2 carbon.
Carbon is recognized as the 2 clear beads in our demonstration. The citric acid cycle will take place in the matrix. In the citric acid cycle, the CO2 or the carbon is oxidized from isocitrate to ketoglutarate, and from ketoglutarate to succinyl coenzyme, which will produce 2 CO2. Therefore, we'll be using 2 carbon. The ATP is produced from pseudo coenzyme to succinate, which produces 1 ATP. And this cycle will continue until it's back to the oxaloacetate, which will then react with the new acetyl coenzyme.
In the 3rd stage of cellular respiration, we have oxidative phosphorylation. During this stage, it takes high energy intermediates, which are NADH, FADH2, and it mix about 26 to 28 ATP per glucose molecule.